I seen this article. I wanted to touch on this topic. And I talk a lot bit about hip hop being a lifestyle, hip hop being need to be preserved. You know what I'm saying? Like needing to be not. It doesn't matter about billboards. It doesn't matter about it necessarily doing numbers. It just needs to last. So the legacy of people that look like me know that there's a way to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people came from nothing. You know what I mean? A lot of these people came from shit, and they made it work for themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, so the article I'm about to read is Forbes. So shout out to Forbes. The contributor on it was Ami Ekpo. I probably severed that shit, man. Reporting on Africa, its dysphoria and hip hop class acts today. That's I guess that's what Ami Epco does. Ekpo. And today, this is actually published yesterday, actually. So this was written yesterday. So I just wanted to credit the author on this, and I wanted to credit Forbes about talking about hip hop and mass appeal and, you know, just artists all together. First of all, I want to say shout out to Nas, man. It's hard for him not to be seen as one of the best. You know what I mean? Some people will arguably say the best. You know what I mean? And the legendary battle he had with Jay-Z, everybody kind of knows about that. And that's where he didn't get his name from that, but he definitely got some recognition for that. And it's kind of hard to discredit somebody who gave a loss to one of the most influential businessmen that so happened to be in hip hop ever. But no matter how you feel about Jay-Z, he's definitely one of the top dogs in this shit, you know, if not the top dog. And shout out to Nas for even giving a fuck about hip hop, giving a fuck about the culture like how he does. Continuing to do verses, continuing to do, you know, these releases for older acts and shit like that. Like that means a lot to me, and that's why I wanted to harp on it. You know what I mean? I feel like it definitely coincides with the content that I do on this page. I'm all for preserving hip hop, the culture. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the music and how we influence the world. And how much they just didn't want us to have any rights in anything. You know, they want the rhythm, but they don't want the blues. They want the rhythm, but they don't want the blues. So I'm gonna go through this article, and I read this before I went live, and so I'm just gonna read it to y'all. In 2025, Mass Appeal launched a campaign that repackages hip hop class acts as a label asset class and long-term economic stabilizers. Now, to me, if I read that, that means that he's making hip hop valuable again, not just to be used for whatever, but actually of value in society. Like hip hop music is not just something to listen to. It's an actual asset. It's not a liability. The word asset is the opposite of liability, right? So it won't hurt the economy. It will help the economy. Okay. So hip hop helps the economy. I just want to put that out there. Earlier this year, Nas'S Mass Appeal launched the Legend Has It campaign, a curated collection of 7 new albums from legacy hip hop artists, with the Illmatic artists holding a feature in each album. The campaign began in June with Victory, a cinematic visual album by Slick Rick, exclusively produced by Idris Elba and directed by Majid Alabi. I might have severed that name. The work is the golden era's artist first in 26 years. So Nas had a nigga come out the woodworks, a legend, Slick Rick, drop an album in 26 years from the last album. Victory immediately set the tone with its audio-visual framing, unlike the conventional album release, which replatformed Slick Rick as a multi-format storyteller. Slick Rick's monetization potential experience continued expansion beyond streaming into film and international licensing, further increasing the long-term valuation of the brand. So basically what that's telling me is that this can be considered a film. It's considered audio visual licensing. It's not just some songs that drop and then boom. Like, this is gonna be worth some shit. You make history by creating moments and having people giving a fuck about it. Sounded like a lot of people gave a fuck about Slick Rick when he dropped Victory. Making it a film, making it an audio visual. Slick Rick's name alone, him not even being from America, him being British. So shout out to hip hop for this, man. Shout out to Nas and shout out to Slick Rick for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Legend Has It continued with Raekwon's The Emperor's New Clothes, his 8th solo album. Rather than positioning longevity as a diminishing return, the release treated Raekwon's catalog as a cumulative capital. Each release builds upon the last and reinforces Wu-Tang's broader economic ecosystem while stabilizing revenue through a deeply loyal fan base that is resistant to algorithmic instability. Meaning, we're going to fuck with you regardless of how long or how old or how... It doesn't matter. We're here. And you got a nice bit of young people who probably listening to this music, don't play it around their friends, but guess what? They playing a couple of these songs around their friends, these Slick Rick songs. Not because it's probably their favorite song, but because they want to get in tune with what the fuck is going on with the forefathers. What are they talking about? They might not even like the song, but they're like, you know what? I respect the fact that it's somebody coming out with an album 26 years later. Raekwon coming out with an album from the original prolific, legendary Wu-Tang Clan. You get what I'm saying? When music was original. These guys don't sound like nobody else. They can't sound like nobody else. It's niggas that sound like them. It's niggas that sound like them. They don't sound like nobody. They came in first with that shit. So y'all sound like these niggas. You feel me? I like how they broader economic ecosystem while stabilizing revenue through a deeply loyal fan base that is resistant to algorithmic instability. Gotta fuck with it. I'm telling you, that's beautiful. The campaign's clearest articulation of sequel economics emerged with Ghostface Killer's Supreme Clientele 2, a project anticipated for nearly 2 decades. Another 20 years. Watch this. Well, y'all like to say people getting old and shit. Watch this. Time itself became a commercial asset. Let me repeat that one more time. Time itself became a commercial asset. Let me see that one more time. Time itself became a commercial asset. For you motherfuckers talking about niggas getting old and shit like that. Time can become an asset if you created your own fucking music, created your own sound, created your own fan base, and put your hustle in this shit. By extending a revered title of hip-hop music, Mass Appeal leveraged the same sequel logic present in film franchises and comic universes, proving that hip-hop catalogs, when carefully stewarded, can appreciate rather than expire. Fire. Mass Appeal leveraged the same sequel logic present in film franchises and comic universes, proving that hip-hop catalogs, when carefully stewarded, can appreciate rather than expire. You niggas be expiring way too fast in 2-3 years. Niggas are dropping 26 years later, 20 years later. What are y'all doing with y'all life? You feel me? All right, let me read this real quick. Shout out to Ghostface Killer, shout out to Raekwon, and shout out to Slick Rick. Shout out to Mass Appeal, shout out to Nas, man. When Infinite, the first Mobb Deep album since 2017, since the 2017 untimely death of Prodigy, legacy was further expressed as an act of continuity versus memorial. Rather than functioning as a retrospective, the album reinforced Mobb Deep as an active hip-hop brand. That's fire. This approach brings light to the economic insights surrounding how estates, surviving members, and labels can collectively sustain relevance while preserving artistic integrity. Let me read this again. With Infinite, the first Mobb Deep album since the 2017 untimely death of Prodigy, legacy was further expressed as an act of continuity versus memorial. Rather than functioning as a retrospective, the album reinforced Mobb Deep as an active hip-hop brand. This approach brings light to the economic insights surrounding how estates, surviving members, and labels can collectively sustain relevance while preserving artistic integrity. Nigga, I'm showing you how to flip this pack, regardless if somebody died or not. One of my niggas died on the block. We can keep this shit going. You know what I mean? We can keep this shit going. Preserving artistic integrity. You niggas ain't got integrity, let alone artistic integrity. Labels can collectively sustain relevance. Labels. This is for the labels. A lot of this shit is to show the labels that you can not only invest into acts, but you have to know how to present it and roll this shit out. You feel me? You got to know how to do it. Hip-hop is different. It ain't the same as you just trying to finagle a hit or whatever. It's not the same. That's not what we own. You have to present this shit a certain way in order for it to be accepted. Period, point blank. You know what I mean? You can't just throw spaghetti at a wall with this shit. You have to build this shit up. People are invested in this shit already. So crazy, baptize me, bless me, baby. I could not be sure, no maybes. As your waterfalls, I just baby. Be my desert, I can be your oasis. Keep my mind be formless, shapeless. Yeah, and it's all for you. Every line don't lie, cause it's all the truth. Let it sound in your water, it's so soothing. Look forward to your hydroacoustics. Y'all make sure to browse, interact, and engage with the channel, man. I'm rapping on every motherfucking thing. Hey, send it to Tyler. Yeah, so my bad, I had the text. Let me continue to read this though. Pertaining to archival strategy, such reach is most literal expression with Harlem's finest, Return of the King, the fourth post-humanist release from Big L since his 1999 death. The album features his 1996 WKCR stretch and Bobito freestyle with Jay-Z as a track, showing how Mass Appeal transformed a moment in radio history into monetizable intellectual property. This act is a form of proof of how, when executed with intent, deep archival mining can convert cultural memory into durable economic value. Shit don't get old. You niggas just make it old. This whole thing about the reason why I'm reading this article too is because this whole ageism in hip hop thing died with Mass Appeal. Nas is low key the reason why ageism probably won't exist within the next 5 to 10 years when it comes to this shit. The people who fuck with music right now, who take it serious, they have a place to go to, like on some Ice Cube Big Three shit. Like retired basketball players can go and play in the Big Three league. This is giving me that feel just on a industry music on a bigger scale because it's music and music can be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It can reach faster. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, Nas is doing something really, really nice with this shit, man. This is showing way more. This is showing the power of how long hip hop can last. Because a lot of genres die off, bro. For real. A lot of artists and genres die off. If you live long enough, you can eat the fruits of your labor. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it. There was no reason for you not to. You just got to be patient sometimes. And that should have come right back to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big L. Post-humanist fucking album. Successful post-humanist album. No matter how much it sold, he ain't fucking here no more. You fuck if he sold one album, nigga. He sold what? He's not even here. And he had a Jay-Z motherfucking feature. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas you know died and still got a Jay-Z verse? Hip hop. Hip hop. How many niggas you know dropped an album 26 years later and got respected as art, film, audio, visual film? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this is huge. This is huge, man. Don't give a fuck if you don't like hip hop or not. That shit's always been here. Don't give a fuck if you don't like people who look like me, who they call black, but we ain't black, nigga. We the originals type shit. This is why that shit be hitting too, because we the originals, nigga. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm tired of trying to hold that shit back. What's up, Crickety Game, and what it do, man? What it do, man? What it do, man? Shout out to the 14 people watching right now, man. Fuck with y'all, man. Y'all leave some comments, man. Y'all continue to comment, man. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Double tap the screen. You're supposed to have 14 likes right now, man. Let's do that. Everybody double tap, man. Double tap the screen, man. Crickety Game, and what it do, man? How you feel about Mass Appeal and Nas and music from the forefathers of hip hop resurging again? How you feel about that, man? That's what I'm talking about now. How you feel about that shit, bro? Let me continue to read this. The campaign also reflected shifts in artist ownership and control through De La Soul's Cabin in the Sky, the first album since gaining ownership of their masters and following the 2023 death of Tragoi the Dove. Combination of ownership with narrative framing showcases how artists control catalogs can re-enter the market with renewed leverage and longevity. Renewed leverage and longevity. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? In the case of Cabin in the Sky, the intro-outro performances by Giancarlo Esposito features from Killer Mike, Common, Black Thought, Yukimi from Sweden's Little Dragon, and Nas himself, and the group's 2023 entry into the streaming market reestablished their digital footprint by allowing them to reclaim audience data and convert decades of cultural influence into measurable platform-based economic power. Decades of cultural influence into measurable platform-based economic power. That's what we have to get back, power. You niggas want to be famous. We looking for power economically. We looking to be respected in filming. This shit is I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit get deep. Nas is doing some real shit right now. This is hip hop, bro. Cabin in the Sky by De La Soul. Harlem's Finest, Return of the King by Big L. Infinite, the Mobb Deep album. Supreme Clientele 2, Ghostface Killer's album. The Emperor's New Clothes, Raekwon's album. Like, come on, what are we talking about right now? Whoa, what we doing? What we doing? Hold on real quick. Let me get back to this article, man. The campaign concluded with Light Years, a collaborative album by Nas and DJ Premier. Classic hip-hop reunion rooted in lineage. Premier's role in Nas's most revered tracks included NY State of Mind, Nas's Like and Represent, positions the album's anticipation to come in as both a continuation and consolidation. Economically, this caliber of collaboration reinforces how long-standing creative relationships themselves may function as brand assets. So when all that quote-unquote old school shit comes back, it's functioning as brand assets. Not only is there life in it, it's an asset. None of this shit says it's not a liability. Y'all are making this shit into a liability. These niggas dropping these trash-ass songs and music. Y'all ain't even gonna be on the radar for this shit. So keep dropping that motherfucking goofy-ass shit. Y'all not even gonna be a part of the reason why this shit continues to grow. This is growth. You know what I'm saying? The release of this campaign will reinforce through physical and experiential infrastructure. NYC-based pop-up shops designed as MTA subway-themed immersive spaces extended the rollout into retail, collectibles, and fan proximity. Vinyl, exclusive merchandise, games, toys, and decorative books transform these musical legacies into lifestyle ecosystems, while meet and greets anchor cultural capital and real-world engagement. Let me read that again. NYC-based pop-up shops designed as MTA subway-themed immersive spaces extended the rollout into retail, collectibles, and fan proximity. Vinyl, exclusive merchandise, games, toys, and decorative books transform these musical legacies into lifestyle ecosystems. Lifestyle. Hip-hop is a lifestyle. It's an ecosystem. It's not a genre, nigga. While meet and greets anchor cultural capital and real-world engagement. Comic artists Tareen Clark and Safford Green reimagined each project through comic-style variant cover series. as comics stand as a cultural feature of the youth who grew up amid the classic hip-hop eras of the 1980s and 1990s. Activations at this year's Complex Con and Comic Con further integrated hip-hop into collectible and franchise economies traditionally dominated by comics and film. Hip-hop can be everywhere. Comics, films, cooking. You see it. Games, toys. You get what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that shit right now, man. I'm talking about real hip-hop shit. That's a part of hip-hop too, but I'm talking about the positive of hip-hop right now. So we'll probably talk about that on another live, but I'm talking about Nas, Ghostface Killer, De La Soul, Raekwon, Mobb Deep. Certain shit that's the pillars of hip-hop. Big L, Jay-Z. Certain shit that's the pillars of hip-hop. You know what I mean? All that shit cool. This matters more. Mass Appeal's Legend Hatchet campaign demonstrates how record labels can stabilize the portfolios of hip-hop class acts by treating artist legacy as an asset class, one that appreciates when properly curated, archived, and contextualized. This is hip-hop, man. I had to do a live on this shit. I don't give a fuck how many views this shit get. Every view of this lets me know that this shit still matters. Forbes doing a whole article on this shit matters. It brings light to economic insights surrounding how a state surviving members of labels can collectively sustain relevance while preserving artistic integrity. It's a proof of how, when executed with intent, deep archival mining can convert cultural memory into durable economic value. The streaming market reestablished their digital footprint by allowing them to reclaim audience data and convert decades of cultural influence into measurable platform-based economic power. All of this shit, this is fixing the game. This is fixing the game for it to not only be fair, but to actually gain relevance in the economy. This is assets. Is you talking about stocks and bonds and fucking IRAs and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's in the mix of that now. You can invest in this because it's not a fucking genre. That's why, nigga. It's a lifestyle. I keep trying to tell y'all niggas that on every live, bro. Hip hop is not a lifestyle. It just so happens that niggas in hip hop do music and we good at it. That's all that means. So people say, oh these old niggas, da da da. Okay, cool. Say that. We still around, bitch. Niggas is making big moves with this shit. And so what? Nas making some cash off of it. Shit, he the one doing it. Make it bad. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. You know what I mean? Curtis Blow, beginning of time. You got your Houdini, Slick Rick, MC Shan, Roxanne, MC Light, Queen Latifah, and anybody else that I left out. That's what we talking about, man. People like that have to fuck with platforms like what Nas has created or what he's affiliated with or however. 2025, Mass Appeal launched a campaign that repackages hip-hop class acts as a label asset class and long-term economic stabilizers. People can invest in hip-hop, the lifestyle of hip-hop, and make their cash back. Well, y'all niggas worry about a quick check. It's about the longevity. This ain't about no goofy-ass shit. You know what I mean? We gotta talk about the real shit, why hip-hop is even relevant. Why it's even relevant. You know what I mean? Why this shit, why is it even a thing? Why is it a problem? Like, pretty much 7207, what up with you? Pretty much. Hip hop is a fucking stock, a living, breathing stock. Because it's a lifestyle before anything else. People don't get that though. People just running around this bitch acting like it's a genre. This is not a fucking genre, bro. Sorry to tell you, nigga. Sorry to bust your little fucking bubble, but this ain't it. Instead of taking, we should gain consciousness. Kimusabi, I agree with you, but it's now getting to the point. It's getting to the point where now it's time to gain consciousness back. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like this shit is a genre, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking genre, homie. It's funny, the same nigga who said hip hop is dead is keeping it alive. He said, fuck it, I'll put it on my back then. Shout out to Nas'S, man. Real shit. That's what's happening. We talking about how it chemically survives in the industry though now. Because it survives in the minds of people. People still listen to that shit to this day. But we're talking about the chemical makeup within the industry. Who doesn't want to get signed and get famous? But that's not the point. It's how long will it last? Does it matter? You get what I'm saying? Before you want to get famous, you need to know the fucking rules to hip hop. There's rules. Niggas is not following the rules. This is some of the rules. Keeping it alive. You don't want to keep it alive, your ass should be dead anyway. Musically. When niggas say they fall off, it's not because they falling off because their music trash. They're not following the rules of hip hop. It's just that simple. How long does the word of fighting one's oppressors last? As long as it needs to, bro. Got to go to my first concert to see Big Daddy Kane and LL Cool J. Nice, man. That's what I'm talking about. Shit like that. LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, The Last Poets, Run DMC, Curtis Blow. You know, niggas like Richard Pryor, that's hip hop. That's hip hop. Comedians, black comedians. This is why you see comedy and hip hop. That's hip hop, nigga. It's not a lifestyle. I mean, it's not a genre, nigga. If that was the case, the comedians would be hip hop. You know what I mean? But see, that's what you getting fucked up. Niggas is talking about the experiences that they are having at certain ages. That's hip hop. Shit that you don't like to hear, that's hip hop. Women getting raped, men getting unalived, that's hip hop. You gotta accept all this shit. You can't just accept the good shit. That's not hip hop. You living in fairy tales and cotton candy and shit like that. That ain't what's up. Motherfuckers have died for this shit. People have died for this shit. You have to accept death because life comes with that. That's hip hop. Art, graffiti. That's hip hop. Filming, games, comics. That's hip hop. If you grew up and you lived a certain way, there's certain ways you got to live. It's hip hop. Hip hop has its own language. English is not hip hop. It's more like slang and ebonics. And shit like that. That's hip hop. Niggas got their own language out here. You know what I'm saying? So let's we gotta get over the fact that all this shit ain't it ain't supposed to be that. You are engulfed in a lifestyle. You have to accept all forms, shapes, and sizes and creeds of that lifestyle. This is throwing down the gauntlet right here. Mass Appeal is throwing down the gauntlet and letting you know, hey, listen, hip hop ain't just no gangster shit. Hip hop is everything. Hip hop is games, toys, audio visuals, filming, comedy, actors. It ain't just fucking one thing. That's where the game got fucked up at, because it started to water. People started to water that shit down and only take it as one thing. That's not what the fuck hip hop is. It's just not. People could try to say that. You know what I mean? So I had to do a live about this shit. This is what I want my channel to be based on: real shit, real conversations. And if I missed any artist that you feel like was a pillar of hip hop, please put it in the comments. Put that shit in the comments after this live is over with. Put it in the comments, or put it in the comments now if you're on this live right now. That's what this shit is about. Kimusabi, I'm agreeing with a lot of the shit that you're saying. Some of the stuff we can agree to disagree on, but that's hip hop. Discussions. Learning more about each other in order to see how we could come to an agreement, even if we disagree. You ain't gonna agree with everything all the time. But I love that you are interacting and you have your own opinion and you stand strong on it. KRS-One, definitely. This live, me talking, us talking, that's hip hop. Because people who aren't in hip hop won't understand why the fuck it's important, won't understand why this conversation is pivotal. This is probably one of the most important lives I've done. Thanks to Nas'S, nigga. Look at the life that I've been through. All I need is one man. Look, listen. Illmatic, listen, man. Listen, man. The game was to make it about drugs and keeping the mind on psychedelics. When you already got that shit in your body, you got drugs in your body you can get high off of. You don't even need none of that shit. Be real, I don't even need to be smoking that in order to feel what I need to feel. That's hip hop. Figuring out how the fuck to beat the system. That's hip hop. It's a lot of mumbo jumbo rap, but guess what? Unfortunately, that's hip hop too. You gotta take that bullshit in with it. When hip hop started, them niggas was a hippie to the hip hop, but you don't stop a boogie to the bang bang boogie in the bang took a boogie to the bibbity bop bop shit. Sorry to say, nigga, that's hip hop. The foundation is sounds, nigga, scatting and shit. Shooby doo wop. What the fuck is a shooby doo wop, nigga? What the fuck is a shooby doo wop? What the fuck is a skedaddle? What the fuck is a skedaddle? Seriously. It's certain words that just what the fuck are we talking about? What are you saying, nigga? Hip hop. Own language, your own way of speaking, your own way of digesting the world, your own way of creating your own perspective and putting it into that. The fuck is a shoey doo wop, nigga? What the fuck is a skedaddle? What the fuck is an OPP, nigga? Huh? The fuck is a jive turkey, nigga? What the fuck is a jive turkey? I know what jive is. I know what turkey is. What the fuck is a jive turkey, nigga? Hip hop. That's my point. It's just it's so many aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like you can cover so much ground with this shit, nigga. Like it's crazy, nigga. I can keep going, but I don't want to start sounding like I'm sounding like Courage the Cowardly Dog or Bushheimer, whatever that nigga name is on King of the Hill. That nigga hip hop. Let me know now, flip it and reverse it. It's your baby, they been flapping yeah. What the fuck is it's your flipping, they been flapping yeah, motherfucker? What is that? What is that? Saying some shit and then reversing it. Hip hop. Hip hop. That's my point with this whole thing. Like, we gotta stop trying to limit this to one thing because it's not a genre. It's not. This shit is an asset. This shit is economic. It has its own ecosystem. It got its own thing going on. And motherfuckers don't like it because it's powerful. And a lot of people low-key get into it. And they like, why do I like this shit so much? Because it's already there. It exists in the universe. Hip-hop is universal. Nigga, hip-hop is a way that you look at life. It's the way that you live it, eat it, breathe it, shit it. The way you concerned about, why is he saying it this way? Why does it make me feel this way? Why is this my favorite song? Why? You ain't even been through something yet and you like the song because you probably going to go through it later. You don't even know that you're going to go through this shit later, but you like this song, and once you hear that song again, you're going to be like, get what I'm saying? Hip-hop, man. Niggas be liking shit and they don't even be going through shit. And then when they go through shit and go back and listen to the song, they be like, God damn, no wonder why I like that goddamn song. I ain't even know I was gonna go through that shit. Motherfuckers is telling the future. Motherfuckers is psychics. Teachers. Funkin' and jazz all get samples, so it's a fuck. Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that shit. We just got to start to acknowledge that shit and hold people accountable. So when you hear the word culture vulture, them niggas need to get the fuck up out of hip hop. You fucking the game up. You don't plan on this shit being here for a long time. You just plan on making a big burst, being a flame, a solar flare, and then it eventually goes out. You want to be a shooting star. You don't want to be a moon. You don't want to be a sun. You don't want to be a planet. You don't want to create your own gravitational pull. You just want to be a little motherfucking firecracker, one of them little candles. You just want to pop for a hot little second, make some noise. Right when that happens, you're done. I hear commercials all the time interpolate hip hop songs and try to make it sound like some other shit. I hear people all the time in movies take shit from hip hop and put it in the movies. Lawrence, what they do, Lawrence? I see people do this shit all the time. That just means hip hop is still here and that shit ain't going nowhere. They know they need this. You know the key ingredient to pop culture? Hip hop. You know who creates those key ingredients for pop culture? People that look like me. And they try to quote unquote whitewash the shit. Been doing this shit for years. What's the key ingredient to pop culture? Us. Hip hop. What's hip hop? Look like us. History. That's hip hop. Continuing to know what happened back then because it's happening right now. We the season on the chicken. Couldn't have said it better myself. I could talk about this shit for hours. I gotta go in a minute, but I'm telling you now, I could talk about this shit for days, really. I could be on this live for 28 hours, nigga. 42 hours, nigga, 57 hours talking about this shit. You know how many fucking movie references come from hip hop? You know how many movies I've watched that like got something to do with comedy that like always have like a dude singing in the background and they got a banjo or they got like a different type of instrument trying to make it sound, I guess, white or poppy, and it'd be like a 50 Cent song that they singing. You know what I'm saying? Or it'd be like a genuine or something, like whatever they get. Or it'd be like a Wiz Khalifa song, black and yellow, black and yellow. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all watch movies, comedy movies, and just randomly you'll see a nigga in the club and he's singing some hip hop shit, but they make it like sound like country or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So this is one of the most important lies, because I'm not trying to say that other people aren't important, but the way that y'all be treating hip hop, I don't fuck with y'all like that. You ain't really a part of it. You're using it. You niggas listen to that other shit and don't even know that that's hip hop. Drill music is a part of hip hop, unfortunately. Killing and drug dealing and stealing and willing and filling and killing and body boop. All that shit is a part of that shit too. We gotta accept that. That's the one thing that I don't like about people. They try to make hip hop so positive. Nigga, hip hop is like nature. That shit exists. Whether you like it or not. Nature exists whether you like it or not. Nigga, you eat too much of something, that shit gonna poison you, you're gonna die. Fuck, nigga. Fuck with it if you want to, nigga. It's too pure for some niggas. They can't stand it. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. You get what I'm saying? So like this is what I want to. This is what I want to give off. Like, this is what I am. I'm so glad Nas is doing mass appeal and bringing and resurging and revitalizing and just giving life to what really fucking matters in this game, bro. I keep saying this and I'm gonna keep saying this. Hip hop is not a genre, bro. Hip hop is not a genre, it's a culture, bro. It just so happened that niggas that live the hip hop, that live within the hip hop culture, do music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Man, drill music low-key came from Chicago. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It probably came around the same time or something, but drill music, to my knowledge, came from Chicago, nigga. And them niggas borrowed the sound from over there and then they made it their own thing. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That shit came from us, yet again. If I'm wrong, okay, whatever. You think I'm trying to claim everything for it, whatever. Okay then. Okay. I can take that. But as long as you say the music came from us over here in America, then yeah, I take that. They can have the beats. But I also don't want to sit here and try to sell y'all that hip hop is good or hip hop is bad. You feel me? Why the fuck you in my algorithm? Nigga, because I'm probably speaking some real shit you need to hear, nigga. I done popped up on your motherfucking ass, nigga. That's why. What's up? What's up, Jonathan Santos? Because I'm speaking some real shit right now. That's why, nigga. You might want to listen. Yeah, people try to include themselves and become pillars, like, you know, and we didn't got it corrected. You know, the Mexicans of Latin descent, you know, they They were a part of it. We had DJs that were Latin. We had some DJs that was white, shit like that. They will tell you hip hop came from niggas that looked like me. It came from niggas that look like me, bro. Excuse me, my bad. It came from niggas that look like me, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Darker than me, lighter than me, but they was niggas. Men, people, women, afros, dreads, nigga. Clean cut, suits, chains, watches, nigga. Nikes, Adidas. Everything, nigga. They just don't like to say that shit because they try to whitewash it. I don't know why. Why don't you just accept the fact that we the shit? And then leave us alone. Let us gain our economical power through the ecosystem of hip hop, nigga. And create some longevity. Get off our dick. Leave us alone. You know why they can't leave us alone? Because they know that shit is valuable. They know it works. That's why they always want to steal shit. That's why they always want to steal shit, man. I'm telling you something, bro. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm tired of being nice about certain shit. We too forgiving. I'm not forgiving you niggas no more. Fuck you niggas who try to come in the game and try to just suck the juices up out of us and use us for whatever you niggas need. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Tired of that shit. Casual fans ain't got shit to do with that because they not hip hop. You a fan of just listening to music. You're not a fan of hip hop. That's another thing. You got niggas out here talking about some, oh, I'm a fan of no, you're not, nigga. You just listen to music. You're not hip hop. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't even know what niggas is sampling and using. And when you hear a line, you think it's original, but it really came from this nigga from 1980 and it's a nigga from 2025 who made a hit song from. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. Different patterns and styles was created by niggas that look like me, and then y'all come around and say, oh, this person did it. You got niggas singing whole Marvin Gaye songs that's white as a motherfucker. And certain people think that that's their song. That's fine. But I'm glad they put that, I'm glad they said Marvin Gaye and shit like that. Because if they didn't, they probably would have made it seem like it was their shit. And I'm not trying to down the artists who are of other descents and they use hip hop and they show respect. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the niggas who get in this motherfucker, try to sidestep, try to whoop, man, fuck you niggas, man. Go suck an elephant dick and die, nigga. Choke on that motherfucker. All the way down your throat. Die because of penetration and suffocation, nigga. So many people doing what we do, but then what we do, what y'all call it, a ghetto, niggerish, it's too black. But then when y'all do it, it's cool, acceptable. Fuck out of here then, nigga. Die with an elephant dick in your mouth, nigga. Do it now. Hurry. Go take some Tylenol, a whole shitload of it, a whole fucking, however much Tylenol can fit in this coffee cup. Go take that much Tylenol. Go on the train track and go to sleep. Go to sleep. And then wake up when the train comes. They're coming to pick you up. They're coming to wake up when the train comes. Wake up after the train passes over you. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Oh, K-pop. Oh, my God. I know them niggas is using AI. Taking black folk, putting that shit in and spitting it out. They taking R&B songs, rap songs, putting the lyrics over there, getting paid for that shit. That's a whole nother beast. And they famous as a motherfucker. Because of my American Indian people. Because of my tribe. Because of my indigenous people. Because of my aboriginal people and the blood that's been spilled. But y'all don't give a fuck. It don't look like niggas is pillaging. But they doing it. But they doing it. It is what the fuck it is, though. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to. I'm just tired of that shit. And my content is going to be about real shit. I'm gonna start touching some feelings around this motherfucker. I actually want niggas to start unsubscribing to my motherfucking channel because I want more views of niggas who agree with me on certain things. This is just facts. I don't like people who try to disagree with facts. I can't even disagree with facts. If it's a fact, how the fuck I'm gonna fight it? Shut the fuck up, then. Shut up. You probably listen to black music and don't even know the shit. You feel me? Fuck out of here, man. I want to hear that dumbass shit y'all niggas talking about. Fuck, nigga. Shout out to everybody who came from the vertical live feed, man. Shout out to everybody who came from the browse features, shorts feeds, other YouTube features, nigga. All that. Tell me the story of the donkey and the tiger. Before I leave out this bitch, please tell me the story of the donkey and the tiger. Let me hit me to that, because I actually don't remember, and I would love to know. It sounds very important. Sounds very hip-hoppy. Tell me about it, man. Yeah. Give me some game. Everything is definitely done in balance. That's why we need the good and the bad and the ugly and the indifferent. We need all that shit. We need all the weird motherfuckers. Okay, the donkey thinks the sky is green. I'm reading with you. Don't head type away. Before I leave, I need to hear this story. The donkey thinks the sky is green. And the tiger knows it's blue. Okay. I'm with you. Okay. So the donkey asked the tiger, what color is the sky? Okay. You good, Will Webster. You good. Tiger said blue, donkey laughed his ass off. Okay. They argue until they say, let's go see the lion. He's the smartest. They pose the lion with the same question. Okay. Lion looks the donkey clean in the face and says, yes. Donkey, the sky is green. Okay. Choice now is no options, nigga. Hey, shout out to my subscriber, Nick. He requested me to do this. Shout out to LBC 503. Everybody who support the motherfucking channel, when I tell them to comment on these videos, they come to the videos and comment on them bitches. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the fans, the virtual family, the haters, all y'all niggas, man. Y'all make sure to browse, interact, and engage the motherfucking channel, man. And the tiger, taken completely aback, says, what the fuck? The sky's clearly blue. And he looks at the tiger and says, you shall be punished. Okay. Where is this going? I'm okay. Okay. See what we doing? Let me be your dam, clean your water, boil my shit, ride my charter, think of my love, make you ponder. See what I'm saying? Hope you caught it. Waves in motion, drown in your ocean. Just why? Not because you're wrong, because you wasted your day arguing with an ass. That's funny. Yeah. That's funny. Man, we're going to end that live right here, man. Shout out to my nigga Lawrence, man. Phil. Can't argue with no ass, man. That shit make an ass out yourself, man. You might get punished just because you listening to this dumb motherfucker. Totally get that, man. Nice. And it's funny that he used the tiger and the lion, because that's some ferocious motherfuckers. There's urban people that live in Germany and go through the same thing we used to go through by police just for hanging out. Right. That's hip hop. The police fucking with niggas in Germany in the urban community, that's hip hop. That's my point. That's not good shit, but that's hip hop. That's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end it right here, man. Look, shout out to Firmoo, man. They sent me some free products. I want y'all to go to Firmoo, FIRMOO.com, and use the promo code BOLO40. That's BOLO40, 40% off, man. Damn near 50% off, man. New Year's coming up. Christmas already passed. Halloween already passed. Thanksgiving already passed. But guess what? You still can use the promo code, my nigga. It will be in the description. Check the links in the description. Check the links in the description. Use my promo code BOLO40. That's BOLO40. They sent me some free shit, dog. Next time I might do a whole live about Firmoo. Okay? To let y'all know this shit's real. You know what I mean? And I got a new song coming out. Lawrence, I know you already subscribed to the channel and all that. I need you to go check out my new shit, my new shorts. I will be dropping 3 parts today. Probably be the final one, and then I'll drop the full video of the behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying? The behind the scenes video is about 24 minutes long. I might cut it down to about 20 minutes. But I will be dropping the full behind the scenes footage of that on all my platforms, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Facebook. All right. The song is called Falling Again. I would love for y'all to support it when it drops. I'll be sending it to everybody for at least a good 60 days for shit show. I will be recording more too, and I will be getting that footage and posting it for y'all to let y'all know when I got new songs coming out. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start with that. The rollout has been about 2 or 3 days now. I've been saying it on all my lives. You know what I mean? And I've been saying it on all my shorts and shit. I've been posting shorts behind the scenes footage. So y'all make sure to check that out, all right? Y'all make sure to check this shit out. Look at the Filipino kid that made the dance and the rapper took it using this video. Exactly. That's hip hop though. And I'm not saying hip hop doesn't borrow, nigga. We came up off sampling. But guess why we sample? Because it's our shit. It's our shit. We sample it ourselves. You feel me? But look, I will end the live here, y'all. I don't want to cut nobody off. Willie Webster, I appreciate you participating in this live. Lawrence Godfrey, I appreciate you participating in this live. My bad. I'm getting my words fucked up, but it's a live, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. This real life shit. I'm only human, nigga. 86 people done tapped into the live. I appreciate y'all for that. Shout out everybody coming from the browse features, vertical live feed, shorts feed, YouTube features, notifications, all that good shit. If a friend sent it to you and you in this motherfucker, you feel me? That is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. We'll be going live later on today, and I'll probably be going live on all my platforms. That's it, man. Like I said, go to firmoo.com, FIRMOO.com. The link is in the description. Use my promo code BOLO40. Get you some free eyewear, man. I'm talking about all types of eyewear, not just regular shit, designer shit, all that. And they sending that shit to you within the week. Within 3 days, within 4 days. Like, they're not going to play with it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them Bolo sent you, email them, let them know I sent you, whatever. You get 40% off your purchase, man. Use the promo code so you only spending about $30, $40, $50 on some shit. That's $200. Well, if it's $200, it's probably going to be like $100. You know what I'm saying? 40% off. That's a lot, though. After taxes, that's after the taxes and everything. Shipping and handling and all that shit. Depending on what you get, the shipping and handling might be free. They might pay for that shit just so you can get it. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell again on Telegram. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm about to end this live right here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We done had almost 100 motherfuckers tap into this live. 88 motherfuckers tap into the live. Appreciate everybody commenting. Appreciate everybody who shared this shit. Y'all look up for my new song, Falling Again. I will be dropping some more shorts and footage, kind of leaking it out to y'all. I'll probably be dropping tomorrow right around 12 a.m. Love y'all. Peace, man.